贝拉斯神庙在圣梯里面啊。大祭司卡苏。
Come closer to the altar. Come inside. The temple welcomes all to worship, most especially you. I ask only for no talking. Not until we pay our respects to Berith, to Rikuhu. Deity of life and death, the endless devourer who encompasses all existence, hear this prayer, this voice chiming. I beseech you, Kohopa and Tangaloa, to ready this shell for sucking. Purify my soul in preparation for the coming of the next cycle.
不好，你要唱歌啊！
Digest all of my devotion. Swallow my sorrows, even the smallest swell, so I can be spit on the morrow.
吸收我的全部奉献，吞噬我的悲伤。
And Rikuhu, Bereth, my god and goddess both, the eels that churn in ceaseless cycle, the new and the next and...
也崇拜者代表天国与地狱生与死间循环联系的双生蛮夷之神李库福。李库福经常被描绘成两条枝尾相连的蛮夷，其中一是代表天国和生命的科赫帕，另一个是代表地狱和死亡的坦格罗亚，两者互相吞噬对方的尾巴。在古雅纳民间曾说，科罗帕和坦罗格亚出生时间存在之前啊，生于时间存在之前。贝拉斯。 死亡、轮回、门扉，命数与必然之神。
All right. I will address your inquiries best as I can. So ask. End of the turn. I'm nearing it. Been working hard, preparing for weeks. But first, I've got to leave guidance for my apprentice, the next in the cycle. Chosen to lead.
贝拉斯就是复活了脚。你快死了。
Been wasting away for months. Can't say it's been easy, dying so soon. I thought about stopping a few times. Maybe you can see. I'm no death godlike. Bereth bestowed not one in my generation with a chime. Not the next, neither. A flawed messenger like me can't open the crypts. So my best chance is to die. The same. Your word, Bereth. Our word, Rikuhu. We worship the twinned eel. The cyclic connection of the overworld. Life is Kohopa. And Tangaloa is death. When they'd swallowed all of the... Now all things pass through their entrails. The end of one enters the mouth under the temple. carved in the mountain's
在神殿下方的山峦深处
lies an extraordinary maze of. There, the hanging
称之为
sepulchres,
玄墓是上古时
burial
期
place for ancient
古雅纳酋
monarch
长的墓。
chieftain. The bodies are protected by Bereth's best, roaming always.
贝
Plus,
拉斯
the
亲自
way
封上了
sealed by
王
the
国的刀。
deity itself. Liturgies, instructions for ritual preparations, when and how, sermons, some histories too. All of this, it's our knowledge has gleaned through centuries of service. Better. The timing's getting tighter, and there is one thing before the end. Something only one touched by Bereth can do. Drafts
水银
mercurial.
原来如此。
I know it is. See? I've got to prepare myself for the ritual to take. I best not let this chance pass. There's a sacred text.
有一本神圣的经文名为《耶稣亚》，
It's been buried in the catacombs. I need it. Of course, the tombs, they only open to the dead, or those bearing Bereth's chime. It never was added to the tomes, but it holds the final clues for my death. I prayed for decades, night to day and night again. Now, here, I'll tell you what I can.
耶稣亚有什么
He's no Juana, nor a death godlike neither, but he was a high priest of Bereth. His hair was a Diran, a hunter, chasing the undead 200 years ago. Read somewhere, one tome, he sailed to the Deadfire for a weapon, abhorrent to Bereth. Said the blade held a power most fearful. Isair fought
耶
hard
稣有
for
为了
it,
得到它，
won the blade, but suffered grievous wounds. Bereth kept him alive till he could make it to the temple's catacombs. His champions were the ones who wrote his eulogy. Don't know. Did hear he was slain with a coveted blade.
他死在了一把被偷来的剑下。
The Estok was an affront to Bereth. That I did read. Isair wanted to guard it with his got to go outside on the lower walkway. Priests before me, all death godlikes could open it.
要死神意
Door
啊！
requires a coin. They're from the long forgotten time. They got carved in even before the temple sprung up. Before there was Nekataka or a queen. They're well guarded, because not all of Bereth's dead like the rest in their graves. All right. But there's something you've got to know, or I guess I've just got to say. You're my best chance, or only, maybe. Take the
好
coin.
像是还他能
It'll
开启
open
密
the
室，
crypts. Bring me Isair's
可以将
eulogy,
贝拉斯的命运
and
倾
I'll
囊相授。
teach you. The dead with their souls, they roam still. The ones who were chosen by Bereth. Not everyone's born so blessed. Sometimes, instead, you've got to die for it.
这么厉害，还可
I
以
can
看。
get it to spill its secrets. It's shallow. It's done. I shall.
这里面有什么？贝拉斯的双重面孔，贝拉斯的岛奇文， 诚信之人且乔龙言变幻，当门扉开启，如具征途漫漫，心怀欢畅，面带愉快，时气自然，门扉必将敞开。无论富贵王侯，还是英雄强豪，终是波伊贝拉斯的怀抱。他指引卢等跨越生死途，崭新的人生变来接引啊！轮回如是，生命如是，如意如是，如步进门扉，如命运步进，不可在门前折返，不可在往生驻留，踏上小径吧。时变其事或迎接变幻，他将引路踏上旅途，前往终点，永不复返。凡俗之人将终腐朽成枯，寻觅之人必将钥匙献出，封印之人必将门槛做度。我靠，谁翻译的啊？贝拉斯的双重内图，我等皆因手捻轮回门扉终结和命运之神名为贝拉斯及瓦利亚人所称的希洛诺。即便撇开其他不讲，贝拉斯交给我们外部只有两面，正如死亡中孕育新生，而新生后必将死亡接受这一双重性，即是尊崇贝拉斯。在格兰芬社遗迹中，贝拉斯被描绘成两个半身一男一女组成的骷髅人形，象征深邃死判，与生伴死旁及格兰芬社语的生死相依，男与女内与外，生与死。我们常借硬币的两面或者路途的两端这些概念来理解贝拉斯。据说贝拉斯是人们最常祈愿的神明，此言应当不虚。我们之中有谁不曾希冀跳出生死轮回？谁不想在悲痛欲绝中之时恳求贝拉斯不要带走我们的挚爱？也许贝拉斯不会禁止我们去怀抱，他会用自己的方式，以神的方式回应祈祷。贝拉斯不仅以死亡终结今生，以来世终结死亡。贝拉斯希诺诺，或者生随死判，死随生判死判身旁，无论你怎么称呼他。哦，他就是说贝拉斯就是生与死嘛，就这样而已嘛。像是而已呢，没什么重点。好吧，那接下来我们要去开门了，对不对？石印，费德文，这是什么东西？尸体。鸡丝肉，仅识图者有效。一条鸡丝肉，鸡丝肉健康复活。大祭司卡苏
Your order still is a pond. Just say the word.
上不去了，看来我可能偷不到卡苏的东西。他有一把匕首，超烂的。走吧，走吧，走吧。没什么好拿的。
I
这
dare you to go
Didn't take
inside.
you for the romantic type,
这里
Seraphim.
应该就是前往
Tongue's
那
got
个
a use or fool, lass.
地方，将鳗鱼螺旋饰纹放在门上。
I'll be a right master of each.
Yeah, I'm gonna pretend like I didn't just hear that.
哦，我们可以去找贝拉斯了吗？你看，哇，又开始鬼哭神嚎了。之前来过啦。 之前来过的，连这陷阱都没变。直接去2层吧，因为这个应该有2层。呼唤他的名字，海登盖特领主。哟，然后我就可以进去了。 其实里面有个人，你是谁？哇！高大的骷髅伸直他的脊椎，蠕动发出咯咯声、嘎嘎声，在洞穴里回荡。他背上一支镀金的剑，手里抓了一把巨大的连枷的锤头是巨大的骷髅。
Watcher.
哦，你就是耶稣呀！
Been more than a middling life worth since my flails got bathed in bloody gore.
耶稣呀，耶稣啊，还没死。
Speak, then perish. Listen, you've a cause from birth to fare here.
我无意打你，再威胁我试试。但我的任务至关重要。
So tell me what for the goddess would send ye. Swiftly.
立刻，
A button your next and last breath.
而死期已至。早死早生。
Aye, be it 2 life worths, no Berethian priests have come to the sepulchres. Aye. Stay your death,
我
then I
已
will.
知啊，你已知我的遗言。
Curse her soul to nether and torture. Revan would have befouled birth, which a black pox on the
何
ear
人
that she
也
whilom
不
sought
过
to vile
肮
ruin.
脏，怎回事？
I would aid any who hunt for
为
Revan.
谁？
Aye. What are you seeking to learn?
他是谁？
Revan was a
主
Darkotsi
人生前
paladin.
是寇
She defied
拔寇
Bereth,
之胜，其实
wielded
他
a
便
weapon
是
they
贝拉
meant
斯
for the。hands of mortals.
哦，
I hunted for Revan and the sword from Valia to the Deadfire. Hinderly caught her, slew her, and took Bereth's weapon for warding. But Revan wouldn't keep dead. From sheer will and faith, she riz a monster, able to breed an army of undead. Turned death guard, Revan sailed with her undead army in her foulsome Thumferus. I tried to end them for good, but the battle turned against me. I tracked the ship's comings and caught a regular trail. So I sailed to meet Revan near the shadows of Tuscan Isle. When I waited, a far fog neared despite the good winds. Revan's ship crept from the mist. The winds died off, the waters calmed, and the ghost ship routed my ambush. It was a slaughter. I was not wounded, but fled with Bella's weapon, the Engoliero dos Spears. Came to the temple of Nekataka to be buried. But I couldn't leave the sword unwarded, so I begged Bereth for another chance to serve my cause. Aye, 'twas a harsh choice, but I made it. Was willing to serve my deity by becoming Whitta hunted in her name. The weapon cannot be allowed out in Aora. Needed to ward it for all time. But I cannot keep it from the undead if I'm not undead myself.
你确定贝拉斯不接你违背生死的轮回？
Aye, or surely I wouldn't be standing.
你确定？
Think you're deserving, do you?
是的，
But in what way should I trust?
我必须将你跟你送我上。
Aye then, I'll allow it. They priests need to be keeping the sacred rites of Bereth. There it lies in my burial grave.
哦，就在你的坟墓里面。是什么？
This luminous Audra ought to be able to take my souls, Watcher. What?
所以他在这
Get
边
ready
守
to
护那
witness
是
the
解
feat
释
of a
不是
lifetime, Watcher. I'm about to do God's good work. Then keep your eyes peeled, cause it's gonna happen fast as a fire beetle flash. The Audra will snatch him right quick once I conjure the light.
受伤了，一起就。
Are you plumb crazy? I'll break it off now. I'm gonna get thrashed. No, I ain't stopping. Ugh, son of a god's darn motherless cur. That hurt worse than a back-to-back whooping from Uncle Angbert's quarterstaff. Hell, and I only gotta do it again and again on cycle until the day I die? I never did want to take the easy route. I'll keep reaping more souls then. Do my duty till I fall to dirt and bones. No, thank you for finding me a way to handle my burden, even if it does involve the occasional jolt of pain. Darn if I don't feel so light I could float away. My bones are still a little jangled. I don't know if this is what God planned for me, but I'd like to think we did right by these souls. We're bringing light to the darkness, ensuring spring follows the coming fall.
我们是刚刚的对手，然后我还要帮刚刚收集灵魂。我天，哪边怪怪的？ 猪肉。苏利亚，苏
Quit
利，
solace, sister.
耶稣亚到底很
Hard to
强吗？
complain. All that beauty and fresh air out there. You should come outside with us sometime. It'd do you some good. Oh, right. That's my fault there.
Again now, speak.
右键精致，但说无妨。
Aye, the weapon cannot. Then you'll die now.
怎么回事？他在叫小弟。
You see that, Ish? Speak freely.
Try something else, Mo.
靠北变成小猪了。
The order.
哟，哦，我被用了免难术了。
Breathe. That's it.
靠不靠死他？没血了。哼哼。
Mo, got to try something else.
球，不知道死了，太猛了吧！对啊，他在补血啊！这边应该不难打，可是打死对我来说也没什么好。
Mo, easy. Oh no. Mo,
啊，不行，他被晋升了，会降攻击力。
Mo, easy. Oh no.
You see that, Ishi?
打不死他，
Mo,
我知道啊，
oh no.
但是
Can't get a clean hit.
Mo, easy. Oh no.
倒了，打小只的。
Mo, easy. Oh no. Breathe. Leak now.
For the wrong Anui.
OK， 我们可以拿到四魂者之剑了吧？
Hey, what do
怎
you
么
need?
不能捡啊？哦哟，可以捡了。四魂者之剑，任务物品。四魂者之剑是任务物品。什么鬼？那就是说杀了你也没什么用啊。